Vietnam is one of the most beautiful destinations in Southeast Asia. Imagine a country painted in green, from its seas, its mountains, to its vast national parks. A land where every journey feels endless. Every corner hides a new adventure. Here, culture and history live side by side with modern life. You'll walk through thousand-year-old citadels in the morning, and by evening, watch the lights of a vibrant city skyline. From World Heritage sites to bustling cities, Vietnam is a story waiting to be lived. And today, Seniworld invites you to discover the top 10 must-visit destinations in Vietnam for 2026, a journey through landscapes, legends, and unforgettable moments. Our journey begins in Hanoi, the thousand-year-old capital. Here, every street of the old quarter has its own story. For centuries, this was where silk traders, herbalists, and craftsmen built their lives. Walking through its narrow alleys, you'll hear echoes of history and the call of street vendors. At sunrise, Hoi An Lake becomes a stage. Locals practicing Tai Chi, couples strolling, elders playing chess under banyan trees. And when night falls, Hanoi transforms again. Sizzling pans of bun cha fill the air with smoke, and cafes invite you to try their legendary egg coffee, born in the 1940s when milk was scarce. Hanoi is not just a city, it's the soul of Vietnam, where tradition and modern life flow together. Leaving Hanoi, we sail into a legend, Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with over 1,600 limestone islands. Locals call it the place where a dragon descended to the sea, creating this maze of emerald waters and towering cliffs. Imagine waking up on a cruise, stepping onto the deck as the first golden light touches the karsts. You can kayak into hidden lagoons, visit floating villages where generations live on the sea, or simply watch as the mist wraps the islands like a dream. Ha Long is not just beautiful, it feels timeless, like a painting that has lived for thousands of years. Next stop, Hue, the Imperial Heart of Vietnam. For more than a century, this was the capital of the Nguyen dynasty. Inside the massive citadel, emperors once held court, poets wrote verses, and mandarins debated under golden roofs. Walking through these mossy walls, you can almost hear the echoes of court music, a UNESCO cultural heritage still performed today. But Hue is not just history, it's also flavor. The spicy, rich broth of bun bo hue was once made for royalty. Here, meals are art, served on banana leaves and decorated like poetry. Hue invites you to slow down, to let the weight of centuries sink in, and to taste the soul of Vietnam in every detail. Hoi An feels like stepping into a storybook. In the 15th century, it was one of Asia's busiest trading ports, welcoming merchants from Japan, China, and Europe. That past lives on in its yellow walls, wooden shophouses, and covered Japanese bridge. But what makes Hoi An truly magical are the nights. Thousands of lanterns glowing by the river, turning the town into a dreamscape. Don't just walk, taste it. Try Chao Lao, noodles made with water from ancient cham wells, a flavor that belongs only here. Ride a bicycle through rice paddies at dawn, then join locals in making lanterns by hand. In Hoi An, history isn't locked in museums. It's alive, in every street, every meal, every smile. A short ride away, Da Nang greets you with modern energy and natural wonders. Stroll across the golden bridge held by giant stone hands. Swim at Mai Khe Beach, once named among the world's most beautiful. or take a cable car ride up Ba Na Hills, where clouds drift below your feet. By night, the Dragon Bridge breathes fire and light, a symbol of the city's youthful spirit. Da Nang is the face of modern Vietnam, bold, vibrant, and full of surprises. Further south lies Nha Trang, Vietnam's tropical beach paradise. Imagine white sand between your toes, turquoise waves lapping at the shore, and boats sailing to islands dotted with coral reefs. Dive into Hon Mun to see colorful fish, soak in a traditional mud bath, or savor grilled seafood with the sound of the sea in your ears. Nha Trang is sunshine, laughter, and ocean bliss. From beaches to mountains, Da Lat is the city of eternal spring. Built by the French in the 19th century as a summer retreat, Da Lat charms with pine forests, flower gardens, and colonial villas. The air is cool, the lakes are still, and waterfalls roar in hidden valleys. Couples come for romance, adventurers come for canyoning, and food lovers for fresh strawberries and artichoke tea. Every corner of Da Lat feels like a European town, yet with a soul that is uniquely Vietnamese. Ho Chi Minh City, still lovingly called Saigon, is Vietnam's beating heart. Skyscrapers rise over colonial boulevards, temples stand beside rooftop bars, and motorbikes weave through it all. Here, every street corner has a story. A banh mi stall that's been running for decades, or a pho shop where time seems to pause. Dive into history at the War Remnants Museum or crawl through the Cu Chi tunnels, reminders of resilience and survival. Saigon is alive, bold, and unforgettable, a city that never sleeps. Phu Quoc, the Pearl Island of Vietnam. Imagine taking the world's longest sea cable car, flying over turquoise waters to sunlit islands. Here, beaches stretch endlessly, pearl farms tell stories of ocean treasures, and the sunsets paint the sky gold. Life slows down in Phu Quoc. It's a place not just to visit, but to breathe, to rest, to feel the ocean embrace you. Finally, we climb to the clouds, Sapa, in the northern highlands. Terraced rice fields cascade down mountainsides, turning gold each harvest season. Trek through misty valleys to meet the Hmong and Dao people, whose traditions are woven into every costume, every smile. And then, rise to the top of Phan Xipan, the roof of Indochina. Sapa is more than a view. It's an encounter with nature, culture, and the spirit of Vietnam's mountains. These are Vietnam's 10 must-visit places in 2026, but they are only the beginning. Vietnam is not just a destination, it's a story. At Seniworld, we believe travel is about living those stories, tasting them, feeling them, and carrying them home in your heart. So, which place calls to you first? The lanterns of Hoi An, the peaks of Sapa, or the sunsets of Phu Quoc? Share with us in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more journeys. With Seniworld, you don't just travel, you live the story.